Linguists draw their own maps of North America to mark different dialect areas. To use their terms, we've started in eastern New England. We're going on to New York and Philadelphia, then west into the Midland dialect, then the northern, the southern, and on to the west.
Well, thank you.
When Jill called and wanted to bring Kendall over to the dance studio, I was thrilled. I mean, why wouldn't I be? It's a win-win situation. You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, maybe a little, but that's okay. That's
Don't
normal.
be nervous. It don't be nervous.
That.
You don't have to be nervous. So come on, let's go.
Great.
They're actually having acro class right
Should we take our shoes off?
in our studio. Oh, honey, we have a cleaning lady that cleans the floor every night.
okay.
You don't need to worry about it.
All right.
No screaming and yelling about that here.
May I
we have
come?
the cleaning lady comes every night.
All right.
Kendall misses her friends back at Abby's. I had to explain to her why this was a good decision to bring her out here, because Kathy is going to give her what she needs and what she wants to be a good dancer.
Looking to join.
No, I need
join
a studio. I
company.
need a group of kids she can dance with.
Oh, okay. So you're coming here under the assumption that you might want to just go ahead and join with us.
Absolutely.
And become an apple.
I need fun. A studio.
Kathy takes a look at Kendall. She sees her potential right away. She sees what this little girl can do, what she can bring to a solo or a group number. This is great. This is exactly what I needed.
A little something that we're doing this weekend, and I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever. I have an adorable little solo that I think would be very fitting for her. And the funny thing about it is, dare I say, we're going to go to Pittsburgh. This week's Fire and Ice competition just got a little bit more interesting. That'll give you an opportunity to just join in and be with us, even though you won't be in a group number.
Kathy gives Kendall a solo right off the bat. This was Kathy's way of telling me that she appreciates me and my daughter, she has respect for us, and she knows that Kendall's a good dancer. This is good.
Yo, what's up, guys? Carlos here from Big Time Rush, and you're watching Shine On Media. I'm super excited. I'm actually not from here. I'm from Florida, so for me, it's super cool to be a part of something in California and something big in California. I'm super stoked to see Mr. Eric Estrada, because he plays my dad on the show, so it's going to be fun.
Have you practiced the parade wave, or what are you guys going to be
No, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. But we did do the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was a lot of waving. It was like 4 hours of waving. So I don't think it's going to be that much, but it's going to be fun. Yeah, we are right now in the studio, like you said, recording album number 3. Some crazy songs coming out, a lot of fun. And then we are going to be starting season 4 in January. So a lot of new Big Time Rush, and hopefully a tour next summer. So.
Are you going to be doing anything different this season that we can look forward to?
We are gonna have a lot more songs and a lot more episodes. That's all I can say.
Awesome. And I know that you've been doing stuff like directing music videos. Are you going to take that into the show or into
Yeah, Scott Fellows, our creator, he's gonna let me direct one episode this season. So I'm super excited, and you know what? The sky's the limit. We'll see what happens.
calling you Boss Carlos?
Well, hey, why not? Why not?
Oh, that can be trouble.
Kendall, Logan, James. Weirdest holiday gift, a bag of Skittles. Yeah, but not just any Skittles. They were Australian Skittles. And they taste different. Favorite memory of 2012 has got to be the summer tour that we did. I've never done anything like that. And favorite memory, or looking forward to memory in 2013, probably going to be, you know what, putting out a 3rd album, because they always said that the junior album is always the good one, so super stoked.
You didn't just fill a void. You also kind of created a path, too.
Yeah, we made
for,
boy bands cool.
One Direction, I'd
Yeah.
say. No?
I would think. I mean, I'm sure the One Direction fans are going to rip me up if they ever hear that, but like, I think that Big Time Rush made it cool to be a boy band again. And I will also say that, truthfully, I think we were the only real boy band besides some that are coming up now, because a boy band, in my mind, when I started Big Time Rush, was dancing, singing, and like group choreography and like heartfelt ballads. That's what I thought a boy band was. And now apparently a boy band is just a band with boys, and not like NSYNC. I was thinking NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, right?
Of course. That's what we always go to.
I always say, like, for instance, 5 Seconds of Summer to me is a band. That's a band with boys in it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't, yeah, because well, you know what it is?
They're not a boy band.
Because
they play
they're touring
music.
with One Direction, I think.
Yeah, but I would even say...
It's a lazy comparison.
I wouldn't even call One Direction a boy band. I think they're a singing group.
Yeah.
They don't dance.
They don't dance, yeah.
And they'll admit that they don't like dancing. I've seen, when they were on tour with us, they admitted they hated it, and they showed us their joking choreography, and I was like, that's funny, you probably shouldn't dance. and like, they don't dance, so they're a band. And now, Niall plays guitar, so if anything, it's more of a group. It's a group, a music group. And when Big Time Rush first came out, this is a fun fact, we refrained from calling it a boy band because it wasn't cool. We said, what is your project? Oh, it's a new music group. And people would be like, what does that mean? And we'd be like, it's a boy band.
Well, yeah, because right you know, right before you guys came out, I remember, because they all came by the radio station. What, V Factory, I believe? What was the group from the UK? JLS?
JLS.
Yep.
Which was huge over there, but didn't have...
You know, both of those groups, as talented as they were, and, you know, the followings that they had, and of course, social media then wasn't what it is now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that played a role too, but they never took off at radio. And then here comes Big Time Rush with Columbia behind you. That certainly doesn't hurt either.
And a television show doesn't
And the big
hurt
television
either.
show too. Yeah, you're right. That's a great point.
I mean, that's
also.
like millions of people every week.
Yeah,
you know?
no. If you got the Nickelodeon or the Disney, and we're seeing that now even still. I mean, look at Ariana Grande coming from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I'm surprised she still even does it, to be honest. Like, she doesn't need it anymore.
Well,
that's
not
for
after
sure.
Problems, she doesn't. That's for sure.
She has no problems anymore.
No,
She's fine.
Time to do my hair.
So you know all that stuff that Cindy's been saying. Well, first of all, you're not a spoiled brat. Just because we can buy nice things for you doesn't mean that you're a spoiled brat. She's just a jealous, overgrown brat. Yes. I'm sick of Cindy's mouth when she talks about my kid. I need JoJo to dance so hard just so Cindy could just shut her mouth for 5 minutes. I want Marshmallow to go home.
Oh, trust me, we all do. I'm gonna totally make Cindy eat her words.
Last week, you were the first place dancer, and Gianna was the second to last place dancer. So you need to shut her out again this week.
My challenge has been, with my acoustic guitars, to find a guitar and strings that will hold up to the way I play. I get very physical in my playing. I get very, I use the 12-string guitar more as a percussion instrument sometimes than an actual musical tone coming out of it. And that came from when I used to play solo. My guitar was the whole band, and I became very rhythmic with it and would bang on it and play it and hit it. And once I started playing with bands, with other musicians, it was even more exciting. So I would just play really, really, really hard, and I'd get this motor going, and next thing you know, I was sawing through strings, and they're flying everywhere, and I'm changing every song, changing strings. So my professional career was in search of strings that would hold while I played, and every guitar tech, oh, let's try this, and I'd get there the last couple songs, and bang, 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 and they'd all start popping. And finally, my guitar tech said, let's try these. It's Elixir strings. They're coated with this thing. They're supposed to hold better. I said, all right, let's try them. And I'd beat up on them, and I'd get like a good show like in Chicago, which, Chicago is one of my favorite places to play, and everybody gets crazy, and it's about losing your mind. And indeed, they held. They totally held, and it saves, changing, and it's the reason I use Elixir strings is they hold up, they stay in tune, and they hold up, and it's just real clear.